It's 2023 freezer challenge time. Hello everybody, welcome to Carrie's Culinary Crafts. I thought I would do a premiere this evening to discuss a pantry or freezer challenge that I would like to do for 2023. And hopefully some of you guys and gals will come along with me while I try and reduce the many things in my freezers. For 2023, I figured it would be a great time to start a new year and hopefully a new freezer organization. I've been having a problem for a very long time. I keep reorganizing and keep trying to figure out ways that my freezers would work for me. Now I have 4 freezers. I have 2 freezers upstairs and I have 2 deep freezers down in the basement. And mainly the freezer, my fridge freezer that's in my kitchen, the freezer just does not work for me. I keep rearranging it, reorganizing it, putting different things in there, and I just can't seem to find something that works for me. I currently have in there fruits on one side, veggies on one side, and in the slide drawer I have some miscellaneous things. But all of that stuff has been there since the last time I organized it. So obviously that's not working for me. That's not what I want to do. I would like to possibly use that freezer for everything that I'm going to be cooking within the next week to 2 weeks or something. So I'd like to bring something up from the deep freezer, put it into the freezer, put some things into the fridge to start thawing. But I've got to figure out something that will work for me, and hopefully you guys will help me with that. But what I'm going to do, we're going to talk about this freezer challenge right now. And there are several reasons that I want to do it. And I figured we would just wait until the new year because a lot of us, including myself, I'm going to be traveling. My husband's family is in New Jersey, so we're going to be traveling between Christmas and New Year's to go over there and other Christmas parties and so forth. So I figured we would just wait until the new year to actually start the challenge. But since I have a few days prior to then, I thought I would film my freezer tours for you guys so that I can get that out of the way. Then when we come back and start the challenge, I don't have to worry about the freezer tours. Now, I will have to do this in several segments. I'm sorry for that. I'm working on getting a new laptop that has much more memory, but between my iPhone and my iPad, I just can't record that much worth of time and edit it and get it uploaded. I just can't do more than like 15 minutes at a time, which is crazy. So I'm gonna do this in segments. So, but the reasons for this freezer challenge is, one, I want to reorganize my freezers. 2, I want to make sure that I'm using up old stuff. I know that in the deep freezers downstairs, there's some stuff on the bottoms that I want to get through. I just had a very large butcher box haul not too long ago, a couple weeks ago. And I just threw that stuff right on top. So all that stuff that's on the bottom needs to be used up before I need to worry about the stuff that I just purchased 2 weeks ago. And also I want to go through and to see if there's anything that I could get out of the freezer to can up. I'm pretty sure there's probably a few bags of chicken that have probably been down there for a while that I would like to just pull out of the freezer and go ahead and get it on my shelves, because I know I'm running low on the ugly chicken on my canning shelf. So we're going to try and do that. And another thing is it's about time that I do inventory again. I haven't done inventory in about 6 months, and I really like to stay on top of that. So we're going to do that. And then one of the biggest reasons that I want to do it, other than reorganizing, is in my bigger deep freezer down there. I need to make room for my freezer meals. I love to do freezer meals, and I do lots. Well, that was scary. I heard something. I do lots of freezer cooking, freezer meals, and I need the space back in that freezer to do that. Over the summer and the fall, everything gets really full because of the garden. I put things straight into the freezers from the garden, and just everything gets full. So I need to go through there, make room. My son said to me the other day that, Mom, we haven't had lasagna in a while. I think it's time we have some lasagna. And I said, that's why I need to get these freezer meals done, because lasagna is one of the big things that I will freezer meal prep. Sometimes I do 5 at a time. Sometimes I do 10 at a time. Sometimes I do 12 or 15 at a time. It's a good thing to have, that if I have unexpected company that comes over for dinner, or if family is planned coming over, I could always pull out 2 lasagnas and have something for dinner. But also on nights that, my younger son is in sports. My other son is in college, but my younger son's in sports, so we're running here, running there. Sometimes I don't have time to prep something, so if I've already had something out and thawed, I can just stick it in the oven. Or actually, I have a new oven now, and it actually is Wi-Fi connected, so I could actually start it, just make sure it's in the oven, and then start it whenever we are just about ready to come home. So there's a lot of reasons why I need to do this freezer challenge, and I'd like you all to come along with me. So hopefully 2023 we can start off with a bang and get on the right track, and maybe we can get organized and stay organized, and we'll see this time next year if we actually did that or not. I don't know. Now, as for my rules, anybody who joins can do whatever rules that you want to do. But my only rule is that I plan on only purchasing milk. And that's only because my kids are milk drinkers. I'm not going to deny them milk. I do have shelf-stable milk, but I use that for cooking, so I don't take away from the milk that they drink. I'm not going to use their milk. So I will be continuing to purchase, 1 to 2 gallons a week, depending on what I need. And anything other than that is if I do tend to have do a freezer meal cook or something, and I need to purchase something, I may do that at that time, and I'll let you guys all know that has to do with freezer cooking. But the whole purpose of this challenge is to try and get rid of stuff in the freezers and to make room. So all that I plan on purchasing is milk, and that's it. And trying to think if there would be anything else. I can't think of anything else that I'm gonna need to get. Once we come back from New Jersey, after we're gone for a while, I will go and I will get milk, and I will get whatever produce or anything that we might need, but then that's it. That's all that I'll be purchasing until the freezer challenge is over, with the exception of milk. And I think that's it. So if you would like to come along with me and tackle this freezer challenge, I would love to have you come along. And just be on the lookout. I'm going to have several more videos coming up pretty quick. Like I said, I have to do these freezer tours, but I have to do them in pieces because I can't do that long of a video at one time. So I'm going to even stop this one here so I can get this one uploaded and premiere it this evening so everybody knows that it's coming, and then possibly tomorrow Going forward, I will show you the freezer tours that I have, and then we will get into the actual challenge the first week of January. All right, guys, I hope you come along. And if you are interested in joining, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and come along for the ride. See you guys.